any of it. My French, my English, my Spanish, my Portuguese, Swahili.
Let's introduce you guys. So I'm here with Arcangels, Charlie Saxon, guitarist, singer, handsome,
Handsome Chris Lee. That's good.
Yeah, so how are you guys? How are you doing?
Good.
Well,
yeah.
a quick question. Do you know as I'm leaving Open A?
Good, you get good footage of me being annoyed. What?
Fine.
Don't make me think about
actually,
that.
You should say thanks for Marcus of this. Was really.
Oh no,
kind
always
from
thanks
him.
to Mark.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. He knows the people that are.
He loves holidays as well, and we've got something common.
Ah,
Biker. Well, basically, when did you start this tour? It was the Arcangels tour 2009.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, we started at, I guess, last month we did the shows in Texas.
In Texas.
That's where it began.
Okay, so before Eric Clapton's.
Yeah, this is the proper send-off, I would think.
Yeah, we did some things
Well,
around
actually,
Texas before we came here.
The proper, I mean, the first things we did was South by Southwest in Austin in March, and so we did like 3 shows.
Anthony's.
Well, we did a show at Antone's. We did a big
Antone's.
free concert down on the auditorium shores, right on the river at Austin. It was like a free concert because every year the city or South by put on these free shows down there. So there's like 10 to 15,000 people, which is a really good. It's a cool thing because it's good for the people of Austin because they got to put up with a lot of traffic and a lot of difficulties in normal day life because of the music festival, and so for them to offer a show that anyone can get into without any.
It was a kind of festival.
Yeah,
So.
it was like a day festival, and so
Right.
there was like a lot of local people. Bob Schneider, who's quite successful in Austin, played the night we did, but they also had Raul Malo played on the same bill we did.
So it's like having a show in Hyde Park. So everybody who just shows up is there to hear the band. There's no fences, there's no gates, there's no money.
But it was a kind of free.
It's free. We
Okay.
played. All of us played for free, and people got to come for free.
All right.
Yeah,
No, because sometimes Hyde Park you should pay.
Well, no, I know,
last
but I'm
year.
just-
I paid last year to see
Eric
Eric's
Clapton.
Doyle's.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Yeah.
It's in a park setting. I think it was like.
Yeah, you're trying to
similarity.
explain that there's no difficulty for anybody. You just get
Yeah.
out of you just walk up to the into the park. Go, oh, there's the band playing, and
Yeah.
that's it.
But it was good because it was a nice production, and they had it was I guess 2 or 3 nights they had it, and on the night we played it was Raul Malo, Bob Schneider, and us.
And how happens the Arcangels reunion after almost 14 years? If I'm right.
Look about that.
Well, we've continued to play a little bit over the years, and every year we play a little bit more. Last year maybe 8 shows, maybe.
Yeah.
All in throughout the year.
We were the headline. We were the closer for the first ACL, Austin City Limits Music Festival. That was kind of like a big thing where we went, hey, this is good. This is fun. But
That was the first time we got back together.
Charlie, he produced the Double Trouble record that Tommy and I did, and me and Doyle done stuff. So it's not like we just split, and for years we didn't do anything.
Or
with each
talk
other.
or see each other.
Yeah.
Do you still have that place? I believe it was a kind of studio and where you used to practice drums as well.
The Arc.
That place,
Arc, yeah.
that place is
So
now
I
a
think
yoga
I
studio.
pretty much
Yoga studio.
Or karate.
got this, and I'm just gonna
It was
list like
karate,
this.
yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, as long as you know
that's
what
it. Which is really a shame because
When I get around here, I'm gonna tune this
that
down
place
to E
was
flat,
a
and I'll tune
special
it back up
place.
to
Next
E.
to
Yeah.
a studio there, was just like there's a guy from Texas, Doug Song. I don't know who that is, but just a perfect example of a legendary Austin performer.
Yeah.
And, he would, he'd be there working. He'd always come hang out in my studio. Anyone that was in the know would always end up back in my room because it was the furthest in the depths of the. I was actually underneath the road because the studio itself was built up on a main street. It was a hill.
Did that actually get up underneath
Underneath
your
the
room?
sidewalk, yeah.
Under the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought about that once and wondered it.
And it was very far down too because in my studio it was like what 18-foot ceilings.
Yeah, right.
So it was just really cavernous. So people would just come hang out there,
Austin's Cavern's Club.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
And Well, so now that you are together and playing again, gigging tours and everything, any new records? I heard about the DVD.
Yeah, and while in London, I mixed 2 of the studio recordings here in London at Mark Knopfler's studio. Mark Knopfler, Dire Straits. He has a studio called British Grove. It's like a lovely studio, and it's really kind of very much a special place because a couple of the technicians there are from Abbey Road, EMI. So there's a couple Beatle guys over there.
Yeah.
And they actually have the last Beatle board, which is called a Red. It's like that old desk that you would see.
Is that leaving? Yeah.
No, it's made by, well, it's based on Telefunken is what it is. It was the EMI's version of their Telefunken board, but those pictures of the Beatles cutting all that stuff, it's a little gray board with funny faders. They have the last one of that was found in Italy, and then they have a bigger EMI board that cut Band on the Run. McCartney used for that.
Wow.
So they have those 2 desks, which are old and vintage, but then they also have a brand new, like a Neve 88, a big modern Neve board. But you can use all that stuff accordingly. So
It's a mix between old gear but cool vintage gear.
well, yeah, that's
and
the thing. Is
computers and high tech.
Exactly. This studio was the best example of the old and new. Because the old stuff really works great.
Yeah.
Sounds great. And the new stuff
Sounds
works great.
real.
And they all work together well because they got a crack team over there that's really good. So anyway, given we were going to be here for the amount of time we were able to go over there and mix 2 of the studio tracks there, which was helpful.
Wow.
It will lighten the load for me when I get home to finish it up.
So you are a producer as well.
Yeah, I've been kind of overseeing it.
Yeah. Pop artist as well. Have been working with.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I heard something. Yeah, someone told me.
Yeah, I've been working with all kinds of people. But I mean, basically, I just work with interesting projects and talented people. Whether that's Double Trouble or Lucinda Williams or Mark Combs or whoever.
And you, Chris, works different bands or projects running at the moment, parallel.
Well, actually, when the Arcangels broke up, I finished up a solo record with a man named Malford Milligan, who had previously had a band called Storyville. So we put together a band to tour and promote that record, and that band ended up staying together for 4.5 years. I played with a couple of Canadian guys. Gordy Johnson used to have a band called Big Sugar from Canada. We had a band called Grady, Power Trio, like heavy metal